and
yes!
I love to see this. Sit down. We've got 3rd place
in Tekken
today. Already a bronze medalist, but potentially looking for more. We've got Phenom.
Yes. Perhaps disappointed with the Baltimore Ravens this year, but cannot be disappointed in his performance thus far. Like you said, I mean, not only top 8, on the podium for Tekken, and now walking right over to Super Smash Bros. To play some Fox McCloud.
Potentially, but he also does have the Kazuya.
As you might imagine.
As you might imagine. He also has a Greninja. He also has, I believe, a Lucina.
Falco, I think, as well.
He's got a deep set of pockets.
Deep roster.
But typically we'd expect the Fox,
and
maybe somebody else here and there.
I want to see the Kazuya just because I don't know how somebody's brain gets scrambled after going from Tekken to Smash to play a Tekken character, because I don't think that's ever happened.
Imagine I can't sidestep. I mean, you kind of can. You can spot dodge. But it's not quite the same. It doesn't feel right.
I can't imagine what it would be like to go from like playing Ken in Street Fighter to playing Ken in this game.
Yeah, no, I can't
Actually,
imagine.
it's the same. You just roll your face on the controller and you can get results anyways.
You can't run as much.
I can imagine, actually.
Yeah.
I can very much imagine. Now,
I feel like I've teleported back in time.
A little bit,
To watch Phenom versus DarkAngel in Fox versus Toon Link specifically.
Oh my god, this is just back in time.
Yeah, I mean, this is something that maybe we would have seen quite a bit in a previous game, but
we would have seen this at not Ultimate Shockwave, but Shockwave in like 2016.
Yeah.
You're super correct. Love taking the hit from that boomerang right there, just knowing, all right, I'll be off stage long enough I don't even have to contend with that forward smash, which is kind of a crazy move.
It's so strong. It's so dang strong. Ooh, and I love that. Getting a little bit of a hit. DarkAngel's kind of been running the show thus far.
And sometimes that can just happen at the start of a game, right? Especially when you don't play against a lot of Toon Links.
Yeah,
this is the kind of thing that can happen, and you weren't ready for that anti-air, were you? That is something that Toon Link does very well.
Got to reacclimate to the scenario here. Oh, but you got to do it fast. Things could get a little bit out of hand.
Things can change in a moment. See, the thing about Phenom is that, I mean, he is, I don't want to say that he's not multifaceted in his game, but I don't feel like he plays like a very bait and punish heavy game with Fox, which is something that you can do with his movement. He is very much just about, I mean, like, getting in your face and sort of forcing scenarios, in my mind at least. He has game plans and he sticks to them, I feel. Yeah. You know how we say some Foxes are up smashers and some of them aren't? Yeah. Phenom's an up smasher.
I feel that. Here we go.
Not right there, though. Maybe he didn't think that he had the time, knew that if anything, that shield was going to go up, so that's free stage control. No confirm into the down air there from DarkAngel, who just needs to make some space from that Fox. Jeez.
Yeah, weak nair sent the wrong way, so Phenom wasn't ready to follow up. Hanna-Barbera. I felt like I was watching Scooby-Doo. We're running in and out of the doors in the hallway. Oh, finally getting something started on the second stock. Phenom kind of trying to close that percent gap. The DarkAngel
early stock too. Jeez.
Yeah, doing everything he can to hold on. Oh, this could be a punish.
Just hold him.
Yoinked. Out of there.
We're going off stage. We haven't seen any conversions off of these edge guards just yet from DarkAngel. I'm really kind of fishing for just a fortunate scenario. Hasn't been able to guess correctly yet. The Phenom had not been able to fire back at a lot of these moves. This time does get a small hit, but I mean, I was about to say one extra hit. Toon Link can do it for sure.
Yeah, who needs to guess where you're going to cross me up? Up be out of shield, cross up be gone.
Cover them all.
Oh, that sends it a nasty angle. Oh my goodness.
Yes, it does, and it is a big, safe hitbox too. You can see DarkAngel using a lot of that at the ledge, but also just on stage in general. That forward tilt is a cornerstone of the Toon Link gameplay. Absolutely.
Oh, the weak nair this time catching the direction it sends. Ooh, that was a big connect on the nair. We've got the bomb.
Which is not something I normally say in a convention setting,
no.
But, you know. It's
okay.
Smash Bros.
When I walked up to the doors today, they saw my badge and said, "Ah, he's staff. We don't have to check him."
Which, you know.
I was ready to empty my pockets. However,
I was too, but, you know, here we go. You might be emptying your pockets in terms of, you know, if this was a money match. I was going to say that, you know, Phenom would be in that position right now, but DarkAngel has actually been kind of leaving an avenue open for Phenom. I mean, one more solid opening, you talk about like an up tilt or even just like a landing forward air, right? Something to get a juggle started, and all of a sudden this Toon Link is going to be very close to these confirm windows.
Looking like he's about to say stand and deliver. Empty the pockets, he's the highwayman.
Good reference.
Oh. Sweep there, hold on, that was such a big confirm from Phenom from so far back.
That is what I love watching about Phenom, is that at any point in the game, like, you think you've been playing pretty well, you feel like you've been hitting him a few more times than he has, and then you look down and you realize, oh, it's an even game, and that is where he just overwhelms you.
Down to the last stock, it was just one opening that was needed. And what a come from behind.
Back to it. We'll see if DarkAngel can give us an adaptation here. You know, because I feel like got off to such a strong start, but didn't really mix up the tool set in a way that, you know, Phenom had to kind of counter-adapt to in that game one. It was more or less the same thing through and through, and Phenom was eventually able to figure out, okay, here are the gaps, you know, in this offense and in this defense. This is where I can get in. Yeah,
one of the big things that I noticed is Phenom, once put off stage, managed to get back just about every time. There wasn't a lot of edge guarding to be had, and I feel like Toon Link has some tools for it here, but we just didn't really see any of that.
Well, I think part of it is that DarkAngel is trying to use too many tools, going for like decisive kills, and does get one right here. Tons of damage built up on Phenom, did land that downer, was able to combo off of it too, so that sword plant coming in clutch.
Oh, that's a big whiff, but no punish. Phenom, is anybody home? Manages to wake up for the ledge trap here.
And the ledge traps are one of Fox's best aspects in the game, but dropping it too committal with that dash attack. DarkAngel gonna get a ton of damage racked up onto Phenom in return.
What can we do? An up smasher indeed. Trying to catch DarkAngel, maybe going for an aggressive aerial on the landing, but instead wanted to fade into the stage.
Ooh, naring right into the bomb. DarkAngel making him pay dearly, taking a pretty sizable lead. And this crowd, again, lighting up for somebody who was not able to take the first game, but they want to see this comeback happen.
Absolutely. DarkAngel now dropping that stock to a whiff grab, the up smash coming through, and I've said it so many times. Whiff grab, that's just the easiest way to die in this game.
Especially with the tether grab.
Especially that, yeah.
That's one of the baked-in difficulties, is that it is even more punishable. But right now, Phenom, again, going back to that ledge trapping, a great place for Fox to be, and not overcommitting this time. You see him making sure that on his timing, he throws out a move, does not let DarkAngel fire back, although not respecting that up B through the stage. Loses the scenario, and oh my goodness, DarkAngel kind of had the right read, but kind of let it rip a little too early.
Phenom, stalling with the shine, was able to kind of recognize the scenario and say, I want out of here.
I don't want anything to do with that move.
No part of this. I'll be
Why
over
not
here.
get close?
Great recognition there to not just run up to try to get your down air confirmed, but
whoa.
Boomerang's coming back. Forward air, swinging. Phenom potentially.
Back to the ledge. Does not get swept up by that up smash, but sitting at 134. Yeah, just the reverse hit of Nair 1. It's enough to take it.
Sure. Sure.
Classic.
Yeah, laughing at how absurd that hitbox was to send in such a way. But now, one game apiece for each of these players. See if Phenom is able to turn the tables once again, or if DarkAngel is going to be able to run with this momentum now.
Well, now Phenom's going to get the power up from the Tekken music, evidently. You know, personally, I'm okay. Wilderness.
You know, I'll get involved with a little bit of Moonlit Wilderness.
That's all right. That's all right. I'm personally big on some of the more modern Tekken stuff, but
I'm just saying, if
down.
I found a fox on my Moonlit Wilderness stroll, I would be terrified.
I would be afraid. We'll see what Phenom can do with the stage switch over to small battlefield now. So again, for an aggressive, you know, offensively oriented player like Phenom, smaller stage going to do wonders for him against Toon, because a lot of what he struggled with in that game too was the fact that DarkAngel was a little bit difficult to approach in some of those situations. It was just all the way away, underneath the platform. How do you get close? You have to spend so much mental energy doing it. Now, it does get a little bit easier because it's going to be a close-up game the whole time.
I will say I feel like I've heard Toon Link scream like that way too much in way too short of a span. We did see a little bit more of that bait and punish gameplay from Phenom, baiting out a couple of early defensive options from DarkAngel, but has managed to make the most of it, fighting back. Just about an even game here.
Well, here's an up air to set up a juggle. We've seen a few different landings from DarkAngel. That time, I like the idea of the Z-drop bomb into the fastball air dodge, so you kind of cover two things at once. Pretty intelligent idea. Now, you know, you get to start looking for these openings. The bomb, crucial to that Youngling, or to the Toon Link gameplay to get confirms, but Phenom, an up smasher, I mean, just a raw read. He's not even looking for the confirm into it. He just lets it rip.
Yeah, that one, I think, a punish on shield. The dash attack a little bit errant on DarkAngel's end. But fighting back the up air, maybe could have done it, but Phenom narrowly escapes. Now it's his juggle.
And he will get to continue at
Whoa!
56% with the drag down as well. Back to the ledge trapping, gives it up pretty quickly, and I love the mindfulness. He's like, I'm going to be too late to punish this, so let's see if there's another attack that swings afterwards. Oh my goodness.
I'm shocked that he was able to fade back enough. You get a little bit of control. You know,
You sounded like somebody could have made you drop your croissant.
oh.
Ooh,
Okay,
love
big
that.
whiff.
See, that's great adaptation right there from Phenom, noticing, okay, last time that I was aggressive, I saw this grab come out because he assumed I would continue to mash buttons. So this time, just short hop it, get away from it, maybe I get my big combo starter, and did. It is not found confirms. That time, though, catches perhaps a jump away with that up air, not able to maneuver away quickly enough. Toon Link in DarkAngel down to last stock here in the pivotal game 3.
I love that. Double jab, and then take a second to get out of the way of the boomerang.
Which is what I do in the TV Toons too.
I would like
Because
to watch
I
something
hate old cartoons.
modern. Get away, old man.
Low-hanging fruit, but I did it. Phenom, though, with a drag down
Oh.
into the down smash, not able to close it out with the shine. So we go back to the stage, and DarkAngel has every opportunity to bring this one back based on the combo game we've seen from him already.
Absolutely, we've got a shot. We just need to connect this one potential bomb or boomerang into the forward air, but not going to have the opportunity.
Wow.
It's just the slide in with the nair and finish with the up smash that we have grown to know.
That's the Phenom. That one did come out of a confirm, though, so, you know, you got to give credit. Out of the nair into the up smash. That's one of the things that, again, you know, I don't think of Phenom as somebody who just fishes for one confirm over and over. He wants to try to play a, you know, mano-y-mano neutral game.
Right.
And I want to see how you react when I just run up into your face and, you know, throw my frame data at you.
What will you do when I am knocking at your door?
What are you going to do? Very good question.
Anybody's answer is, your guess is as good as mine.
Speaking of Mike Ross, by the way, I tuned into his stream the other day at the exact moment that, like, the game did some weird stuff and he immediately got, like, DI'd and comboed. And the whole time he was getting comboed, he just put his head in his hands. I was just like, I tuned in the moment that he got DI'd, and I was just like,
Oh, that's so sad.
it's like, that's Mike Ross if I've ever seen it.
Yeah.
Shout out to the People's Champ.
DarkAngel's starting stuff off pretty hot. Looking like he kind of hit Phenom with a DI combo.
Already seen it a few times, and we went back to PS2 as well. So, you know, DSR is you know, not built like that. Unfortunately, we're going to be seeing a lot of this stage this weekend. But jabs, I mean, it's enough. The shield was low enough that you were going to get that shield poke out. Now, Fox with a bomb, that's scary.
That is terrifying. That's also something I wouldn't say at a venue normally.
But here we are on commentary. We can speak as we please.
With some asterisks, but yes, we sure can.
We're recommended to not, as I quote, do a cuss.
Yeah. But here we are.
But damn it, DarkAngel gets that first stock.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it. I was going to let you have that.
Thanks. I appreciate it. I liked it.
It's a sometimes treat.
It's very true, David.
Unlike that bit, which I recycle frequently.
Again, I do it too.
Yeah.
I appreciate that that's the bit that gets recycled.
Oh.
We'll see if Phenom can recycle some of that gameplay from the 2 games that he has won, though. How's that for a segue? Please rate it 1 out of 10. It was bad.
Solid
but still
4.
sitting at 66%. I said 1, please. You don't listen to me.
No, not often, but but somehow they keep bringing us back.
Nonetheless, though, again, we are seeing DarkAngel racking up that damage, early on, pretty much, with ease. It's kind of catching Phenom trying to be a little bit too aggressive to open things up and then realizing, oh, right, I got to be a bit more judicious. And again, DarkAngel right here, up a full stock.
Yeah, it's the finishers that have been more difficult. DarkAngel finding that one pretty cleanly, but it seems to be frequently punishing Phenom for making mistakes and less for forcing some kind of situation, right? So that does leave Phenom an opportunity to tighten up the screws. Oh, the wind box! Are you kidding me?
That sword, I don't know why they gave that to that sword plant, but it sure works. Oh, because he's the
Sure.
Wind Waker.
Oh, he is the Wind Waker. I retract my upsetness.
He wakes the wind.
He does wake the wind.
Oh, and you're about to wake up Phenom right there. If that was a jab reset, that could have ended the game easily.
Wake up your elemental hero.
Get up, get out there.
It's time for him to wake up. The alarm is ringing.
Again.
Oh, how did it not connect?
Too much rage, but again, he's an up smasher. He will find it nonetheless.
Yeah, but first you don't succeed. Bicycle kick again.
Pele.
Oh, we love to see it.
There we go, though, that dash attack to just break in some space. Again, Phenom very mindful of that boomerang. This is scary. DarkAngel's not out of the woods because this is looking pretty analogous to that game 1. The disjoint on the shine actually saving him.
Absolutely, and you said it better than I could, I think. This is very similar to that game 1 where DarkAngel just felt like he had all the control, but again, it feels like all the KOs come from missteps on Phenom's end, less than it is DarkAngel setting something up. So as long as Phenom is able to avoid getting called out on the jump-ins, there's a large chance for him to find a big hit.
Phenom whipping that grab, like you said, it's the easiest way to get sent to the next game, but did not happen right there. Reflects the bomb, but he didn't take the easy landing. Nonetheless, still trying to shark underneath DarkAngel. This game is not over yet until it was. The one time Phenom was just a little bit too brazen around that boomerang. It led to the game end, and we go to a game number 5.
Yeah, and I feel like he's been so mindful of that boomerang coming back all set, but in this one moment where he's not, that's where the difference happens. And again, it seemed a misstep from Phenom was an opportunity for DarkAngel.
And he took advantage of that quite a few times. So now we go to Hollow Bastion for game 5, and it seems like both of these players are going to be sticking it out with these characters. So it's going to be all about that center platform control. Normally, I'd be afraid of bringing a zoner to this stage, right? They get to really set up shop, but that hasn't exactly what DarkAngel has been doing over the course of this entire set. And plus, Fox just has the speed to break him down no matter where he is on stage.
Oh yeah, and Fox can attack from multiple different angles, so he doesn't have to worry as much about the opponent setting up under the platform.
I think another thing that's kind of underrated is just the amount of space that you have to work with on the sides of the platform. If Phenom's coming out of the corner, he has a good runway to actually set up for one of his kill confirms, but a couple of times right here, you see him trying to set up with the snare, but the spacing has not been good enough. He has been barely whiffing. DarkAngel's been a little bit outside that range, been able to get a punish in return.
Ooh, goes for the trump. The back air is going to send DarkAngel in a particular recovery pattern.
Ooh.
But not going to get everything we want, and that's a very meaty up special. Phenom
Meaty indeed.
getting right up into it.
And that gives DarkAngel the ability to dictate the pace of this game, but for how long? Because again, Phenom's not concerned about you slowing things down because he is always going to find a way to get in there, and that sword plant, far too brazen, evened us back up at 2 apiece.
This time the wind box not getting in the way. The up smash cleanly connects. And that's some good damage for Phenom. Ooh. Getting smacked right out of the illusion. And again, brazen on the approach with the dash attack.
I've seen quite a few of the dash attacks in particular, just on overextensions from Phenom getting punished. Love that parry right there on the Zair. Phenom not really able to get too much off of it. And here come the juggles again. Getting off of that platform against Toon is tough.
Manages to avoid, once again, the boomerang coming back, but DarkAngel quick on the aggressiveness afterwards.
Ooh, no tech chase. Phenom thought maybe he'd have one, but DarkAngel was able to get that air dodge out in time. Still dead even right now. There's another sword plant, but this one goes unpunished.
Bomb covering Phenom's tracks. Gonna catch the jump out of the corner! And that's Phenom putting DarkAngel on the last stock in this set.
DarkAngel maybe feeling that, you know, the burn of energy that happens over the course of a Game 5 set. Saw him just kind of trying to get himself back into the game with the player cam, and so he does. So once again, we go last stock, Game 5. The magic words.
Down to the wire. And you know the crowd's into it. Gonna get that meaty. Once again, hero spin, send Phenom off stage. Look at this damage building up. The Nair trade, though, works out for Phenom. Gets his footing back on the ground. It's his turn to put on 40.
Not able to punish these sword plants on the platform above him, and this time even a connection comes out from DarkAngel, so Phenom has not been in tune to that move.
Maybe looking for some parries, but not quite finding what he needs.
Oh, hold on a second. Oh. We've seen Phenom get a couple of reads off of that exact situation, that dash attack setting up so meaty. DarkAngel trying to find a way to land. Does shield that down there, keeps it up, but the Nair up smash. Phenom has got it. And that will be the clutch in the game number 5. And I think you're right, Low Tier John. Is there anything Phenom cannot do? Tekken, Smash, he's got it all.
I would not name a single thing, because I think anything this man puts his mind to, he's going to succeed at. Finishing off that